parents they wanted to get married after they graduated from college, they'd objected strenuously and thought that Tom would never amount to anything. They wanted her to marry someone from their own social circle, not a poor boy from a simple background with ambitious dreams. They didn't see how he could go very far. Bethany saw all his strengths and merits and had total faith in him. Even if he would never become a material success and remained poor forever, she loved him. When her parents flatly refused to agree to the marriage, 2 weeks after they graduated, Bethany and Tom pooled what they had in their checking accounts, went to Las Vegas for the weekend, and got married in the Elvis Chapel. The Monday after, she faced her parents with the news, and they were outraged. Tom took the bank job he'd been offered and found work waiting on tables at night to save for business school. Bethany refused to accept her usual allowance from her parents and took freelance photography jobs and worked as a waitress with him at night. They lived on what they made and saved all they could. And eventually Tom went to Wharton and got his MBA. Coco had come along by then, and in the end, they proved Bethany's parents wrong and won their respect and admiration. When Tom became successful, he bought his own parents a house. The two things Bethany lived by and had said to her daughter frequently were, "Don't play by other people's rules," and "think outside the box." She said that one of the worst things in life was to have no dreams. Coco's parents had convinced her that she could do anything she wanted to if she was willing to work hard and face whatever challenges came up. Coco's parents were shining examples of perseverance, courage, and hard work to achieve their goals. Her father had certainly done that. They had never given up their dreams or lost faith in each other. 24 years after they married, they were still in love, and Tom was still in awe of his beautiful wife. She had been staunchly at his side for richer or poorer, just as she had promised in the Elvis Chapel. Their wedding pictures still made them smile. Their parents had been older, which was something they had in common too. All of them had died when Coco was very young, and she had grown up without the advantages or complications of grandparents. Her parents had been her whole world, and she was the focus of all their love and attention. As he made his fortune, Tom acquired a patina of sophistication, with Bethany at his side, showing him the way. They had a beautiful apartment in Manhattan on Fifth Avenue with a Central Park view, and a sprawling, comfortable, luxurious house in Southampton, right on the beach. Coco loved spending time with them. She was going out for the weekend to tell them all about her internship at Time and what she'd done that week. Bethany and Tom had sent Coco to one of the best private co-ed schools in New York, which she had attended through high school. It was where she met her best friend, Samuel Stein. She had girlfriends, too. She was an independent thinker, but never hung out in cliques, and her closest friend since she was in 4th grade had been Sam. They had hung out in school together and went everywhere together, even though he was a year older and a grade above her. And despite differences of gender, background, and religion, they were kindred spirits and soulmates from the moment they met. She told him everything, as he did with her. He satisfied her need for male companionship and was like a brother and loyal friend who gave her excellent advice once she started dating. Sam's religious Orthodox Jewish parents were uncomfortable about their friendship from the beginning and found it strange that a boy and girl would be best friends. Their greatest concern was that eventually, when they got older, their closeness would turn into romantic feelings, and they would fall in love and want to marry. Sam's mother, Zipporah, particularly didn't want that to happen, although his father didn't want it either. When the time came, they wanted Sam to marry within their faith. Zipporah kept a kosher home. They celebrated Shabbat every Friday night and obliged Sam to go to synagogue with them on Saturdays. He was the oldest of 4 children and had 2 sisters and a brother. The others had gone to a religious school in Brooklyn, but they sent Sam to a more liberal, non-sectarian school in the city and were never sure it had been the right decision. But he had flourished there and was an excellent student, which was their main goal for him. Eventually, his next youngest sister, Sabra, gave them real cause for concern. She fell in love with